Hello, how are you doing, my friends? I hope you're doing great. Now, how do you qualify for the DV lottery? This is what I want to discuss because the next DV lottery, DV 2026, is just around the corner. That is the application period. And now, when you look at the diversity visa, this is the visa that gives you the easiest and the cheapest way to relocate to the United States. Yet, it is the hardest to get. By this I mean, owing to the vast numbers of people who enter into the DV lottery, people who want the DV, those people that apply for the diversity visa, and the little amount of visas available for grab every year, this makes it very hard to get, yet it is the easiest, the cheapest way to the United States. The diversity visa program runs every year and it allows people to enter the United States on a permanent resident status. That means you live and stay there permanently. And it does not matter whether you'll work there, whether you'll study there, it gives you a straight pass. It's not like the other visas, like for example, the work visa. That work visa requires you to have obtained a job in the United States for you to file for that visa. Like the student visa, it requires you to have gotten a school or you want to pursue your education in the United States. So you first of all get those requirements before you apply for the student visa. It is not also like the family sponsored visa that someone has to petition for you for a visa. It does not require none of those. The diversity visa only requires you to have very minimum qualifications, very cheap qualifications that majority of the people around the world have attained. These are the fundamental rights to everyone. Like for example, the first qualification that you don't determine, it is the Department of State that determines, the United States government, is, and this is the basic one, your nationality. That is the first qualification, that everyone has to come from a country that is eligible. And this is a country that has been listed by the State Department in a specific year as qualifying. And the qualification of a country, it depends upon the number of immigrants that have gone to the United States from that specific country. If within the last 5 years, the number of immigrants from that specific country has not yet reached 50,000, then that country qualifies. And those immigrants, they come from the various types of visas. If they have not reached 50,000 immigrants from that countries to the United States, then that country is listed in that year as a qualifying country. And if you come from that country, then you can apply. On the same note, there are countries that have taken a lot of immigrants to the United States, and they have exceeded that 50,000 within the last 5 years. These countries are delisted from those countries that qualify in that specific year. So if you come from such a country, then you are not qualified. You cannot apply. That is, if you are born from that country, you cannot qualify. That is as simple as that. You don't determine, it is the State Department that determines that. Now, If you come from such a country that qualifies, there is a second qualification, a very simple qualification. That's why I told you it is the cheapest. And that qualification is fundamental. It's a fundamental right to every citizen of whichever country in the whole world. And this is qualifying academically. And qualifying academically to the diversity visa just requires the basic academic qualification. That is the elementary plus the high school education. And I know majority of the people all around the globe, they have these qualifications, that they have gone from elementary up to high school level. And mark this, that the high school level is not the GED. That is not a qualifying education. It is not the O level in those countries that have the O level and the A level system. Because those countries with O level and A level academic levels, the O level only takes up to 10 years for you to get the O level. And the A level, it goes up to 12 years. And the 12-year academic qualification is that which qualifies you. It is the equivalent of the United States high school. So you need to have the A level if you come from such a country. In other countries' education system, it comprises of the elementary and the high school. And the total of the years that you take sums up to 12 years. And if you get your high school diploma or certificate, then it qualifies you because it is the high school equivalent of the United States. And I have this tool on the website, that is theguidedmein.com. That is our website where you can search for your country and it will give you the name of the certificate that qualifies you for the diversity visa lottery. It is as simple as that. You just qualify simply by you having attained the high school diploma or certificate, so to say. And if you are not qualified academically, then they give you another option, the work experience qualification. And in the work experience qualification, it is so subjective. It is subjective in that during the interview, you have to sufficiently prove to the consulates or the consular officers that you are really qualified, because there are guidelines as to which work experience qualifies you for the diversity visa lottery. And it is outlined clearly on the onnetonline.org. That is the Department of Labor's website of the United States. You visit that website, onnetonline.org, and then you check the qualifications of your work experience. And I have a question from one of the subscribers about her father having a company. He owns a company that produces, I think it's steel or plastic, something in that area. And that means this person will qualify even if he doesn't have the high school qualification, because he owns that company, a big company. He is the manager, he is the owner. That simply qualifies him. Not all jobs qualify you. There are many jobs that will not qualify you. And remember, the criteria is that the job or the work experience that qualifies you should be above the SVP range of 7 as stated on that website. SVP means Special Vocational Preparation. So it has to have the Special Vocational Preparation of above 7. That is 7, 8, and onwards. Less than that, it does not qualify you. So you need to go there and check. So those are the only qualifications. And remember, you only qualify by one. That is between the academic qualification and the work experience qualification. If you qualify academically, you don't need the work experience qualification. You don't need that. But if you don't have the academic qualification, then you put that aside. You only need the work experience qualification. It is only one, not both of them, either of the two. That is what it is needed. So you are there and you are thinking of applying. So have you gauged yourself? Are you qualified? Because it's simple to qualify. Therefore, go on and apply. Apply en masse. Apply en masse. Whoever gets it, we are glad. So apply. You don't know when your luck will be. Thank you guys for watching this video. It's as simple as that. Please like the video, subscribe if you have not, and put the notification on so that you can get notified every time I drop a video like this. Let's meet in the next video.